Now, I invited a few of our consultants who are currently working in projects with our clients. And I wanted them to share their experiences, especially for those who are about to finish the program. We have these guys that I've invited today. These are people who went through this program, by the way, because we have very new people here. They went through the same program. They are working out there as consultants. They are doing well. So I wanted to maybe for them to say a word or two to encourage you guys. It's good to hear from people who have succeeded already, right? So I decided let me invite them, and they didn't even know why I was inviting them. So I just wanted them to just say something and just encourage you guys and tell you exactly what it is out there. And you guys can ask questions to them, right? What goes on there, how is life there working as an RPA consultant. So it's a chance for you guys to ask some of those questions. Anyways, so to start us off, let me give Ben a chance to talk. Ben.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Bob, and nice to meet you all virtually, students. Paul, I didn't know you wanted to start with me. I mean, Bob, but hey, Paul, nice to also hear from you in a while.
Hey Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah,
Great, great.
yeah, I
So,
just wanted to take a
yeah,
minute. I don't know how much time I have, but I will not take too much time because I see we have a large class here. Just to encourage the.
No, just you have maybe 5 minutes. Just
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I see we have quite a crowd here. So my name is Ben, and I've been a business analyst, not specifically in RPA. Prior to that, I was just a regular business analyst in the telecommunications industry, AT&T specifically, where I wrote requirements, I owned requirements, and pretty much worked with big, small teams, waterfall, agile, different kind of teams. So again, that's the space I've been until I joined Bob's program. I would say over an year ago, and since then I've worked on multiple projects under Bob's guidance, and then I kind of veered off now into consulting. So now I'm doing what I was doing for Bob more into on a consultative manner. So this space is for people that are ready to listen because you're going to be getting information from a lot of people. As I said, you're part of a team, whether it's a project manager, the scrum master, the project sponsor, or the product owner, the developers. So you should be able to listen and then effectively communicate, whether it's those documentations that you are putting together. I know Paul has done a good job for those that have been in the course. It could be the PDD, could be the SDD, or whatever document that you're working with in conjunction with the team. So listening is strive to be great listeners, capture any level of detail, because if you miss some details, then it might translate into either an incorrect requirement or assumption, and then you would have to redo some work down the road. So listening is very, very key, and I would just try to encourage you that Bob and team are very generous with their time, so make sure you take time to come to these Wednesday sessions. They're open for questions and clarifications that you may have, during the week. So it's worth your time. It is really a great industry, as you know. Business is always gonna be there. Technology is gonna be there. So you're the middleman. So you're the ones making it happen. So you're pretty much translating what the business wants and being part of those technology solutions. So that's where your role is, listening to the business and then translating those requirements into something that the developers can understand and build upon. So you guys are in the right place. That one I can assure you. And there's jobs out there. So it's a great career. So don't feel discouraged. Sometimes you might not understand things, but there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet too, as Bob earlier indicated. UiPath is very generous with their tools, so there's a lot of material out there you guys can check out, and so you're never alone. So there's a lot of stuff out there that you can look up and at least understand. So I'm a great talker. I love talking, but that's it for now. And good luck, guys.
Well, thank you so much, Ben. Thanks for those insights. I hope someone, believe someone has taken note of that. So these are the, I mean, I think I'm done with this. The people that I wanted to talk to you guys and just give you you know, some insights of exactly what it is out there. I know a lot of you ask so many questions whether you can succeed. Maybe you may not ask me or ask Paul, but deep in you, you are like, okay, is what I'm doing, is it, am I gonna be successful? Is there anyone out there who's gone through the same thing? So I just felt like, you know what, I think I can get a few of them who are working out there, especially in RPA, and they can come and maybe talk to you and give you some morale, so yeah, it's doable. All you need to do is just push hard. For me, I don't like people who just take things for granted, like, just thinking that you're gonna succeed and that you are doing nothing. Like, I push you, like, seriously. Like, when you hear me say, like, you come to my mock interview and you don't pass, I can't take you further. That's what it is. It's what it is. Because see, like Purity was saying, like, you have to go out there and actually do the job, you know. So I mean, if you don't prove yourself in our mock interview, how will you prove yourself at the job? You know, so you have to be good. You have to show that you're good, and the only way that you can be able to show that is actually by passing our mock interview. You don't pass the mock interview, it just means you're not good enough. Period. Okay, so you guys work hard, work hard. Me, I love people who work hard. I can clear, if I see you're good, you're working hard, I'm ready to work with you. But if I see you're slacking, because everybody who is here, they have the brains and all that, I don't want to deal with you. No one wants to deal with someone like you. You'll go there and then you get fired the following day. I'd rather you still stick to your current job, whether it pays you whatever it's paying you and you don't like. You'd rather be in that job than go out there and then get fired after 1 month. Because like Purity was saying, there's a very high turnover because this is IT. The expectation is that you can deliver. Everybody is smart. You're dealing with smart people. You can imagine now you go to a project and you are dealing with Paul is your solution architect, right? It's the same thing. And maybe I'm your lead, right? We won't entertain bullshit. So that's why you have to be good. Like, you have to be smart and confident, you know. This confidence thing, I keep talking about it like all the time. Okay, so it's very, very important that you understand that. The only way that you can expand your knowledge on what Paul is giving us is basically to do a lot of your own research. You go to UiPath, you learn. YouTube, there's a lot of information on YouTube. There's a lot of free information in there. Okay, don't just rely on Paul. He's giving us good information and all that, but you also need to, you have to be resourceful yourself. Okay, and the more, even as like Joseph, it got to a point where initially Joseph, when he was like in the market, I think he only failed one interview, and then the other one he got it. And at some point before even he did that interview, I could clearly see that the kind of questions that he was asking, they are like really, really good questions. And I asked him, like, how come, Joseph, now you are like asking these really good questions in the training? And he's like, Bob, I've been like on YouTube like every single day. Like, I've watched every video on RPA on YouTube. You imagine that?
Right.
Every video on YouTube about RPA. That's how serious he was. Okay, so
Yeah, and
this
Joseph was that
Mhm.
Joseph at one time was like grilling me with all sort of RPA questions.
Yes.
I replied it right. I was like, man, where are you getting these questions?
Yeah, yeah. Like, I could clearly see that this guy has changed. I even told him, like, Joseph, this is not you. Like, you could tell, like, the kind of questions that he's asking. These are very intelligent questions. Before, it used to be like some stupid questions you'd ask. Like, I was like, okay, well, that's just normal. But this one, like, you could get the guy cleared the interview the following day. That's what it takes, you know. Yeah, so you have to be really really good, and someone like also some like purity. No, this for purity. I'm addressing this to Kelvin. Kelvin Ogaga is a new student in our Kenya Airlift program. We are getting a lot of smart Kenyans coming, and we're going to be training them on these skills, RPA and AI and ML, data science and all that stuff. So these guys, they just came to the US. And Kelvin Purity, she was also an F1 student last year. Okay, so and now she's making good moolah in New York. Okay, she's young, just
Yeah,
she's very young, just like you in her 20s, mid 20s. So yeah, okay.
she, I
And you,
have the right mentorship.
yeah, you see how she's talking like with so much confidence. You think like she's been in this industry for like 15 years. You heard her, right?
Sana, sana, sana.
Yep, that's how you do it. Okay. That's how you do it. Yeah, you come here and you have the brains all like, or keep on saying like me, I like pushing smart people because I know they are smart. All they need is just that extra push. Okay, what do you need to do? Just tell them what they need to do. If you tell them, they'll be good. And we are always there, guys. Like, or me and Paul, I usually tell people like anybody who's working out there for us, right? You set up a meeting with Paul anytime. If you have a question, don't don't go to the next day when you feel like you overwhelmed or you are not sure of what you are doing. Set up a meeting with Paul. I don't care even if you set up a meeting like the whole day, the whole evening with him. That's fine. That's why he's here, to help you guys. You need to understand these things. You need to go out there and actually deliver to the client. You don't deliver, you can't get it. This is America, man. This is how things work. They pay you well, but you actually have to deliver those projects. You don't, they're gonna fire you the following day. And that's why normally I'm always looking for smart people in our programs. That's why we've set our mocks exams at 80%. Ukipata 79, that's it. You are out. It's what it is. Okay, 80%, that's the benchmark. So if you come to our company and you want to really get a job and for us to help you out, you also have to be good. You don't want to be dealing with someone, even though we are supporting you and Paul is supporting you, and you can't even you can't do anything at the client level, because at the end of the day, we are not going to be doing your job. You have to do the job, right? So that's why it's very, very important, guys. Like, learn what Paul is teaching you. Go to YouTube, learn, keep on learning, man. There's so much to learn in this industry. It pays amazingly well. I'm telling you guys, in about 3 years, you're gonna be senior consultant out there making some really good money. You know, your financial, status will be up there. More than very few people make a six-figure salary in this country. Very, very, very few people. Okay, and especially Black people also. Very, very, very few people. So you can imagine where this thing can take you just in a few years down the line. Okay, so all you need to do is just put in the effort, because you have the brains. You have the brains, you guys, all of you have the brains. All you need to do is just that extra push. Extra push. Me, I push students. Sometimes maybe you might feel like, oh, Bob is too much, but you know what? It's because I know what is expected out there. And I'm always pushing because I want the best from you guys. I might look like I'm tough and all that, but just understand that it's because I know the expectation out there in the market. It's tough, but it's doable if you have the right mindset and you have the right brains, the right skills. Okay. You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti show, presented to you by Appstech America. Appstech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.appstechamerica.com. Appstech America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential within you.
Thank you. I think, Bob, it was a very sharp invite, right? We just decided, and then you send them an invite. So thank you. I want to even thank Ben, Piri, Sam, Levi, Joseph for coming in. It was a pretty sharp plan from us. We didn't have much time. I was even not expecting that you guys would be able to make it. Because I know that you guys have been really working. So yeah, I think before we go into the question session, Bob, we can just start. I'll just share my screen so we can,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, distribute. Yeah. So just to so this is a new initiative which Bob and I thought of, doing it, and it was just randomly, we decided because we did not do it last year, but yes, since we are getting, good set of people who are joining the program and getting benefited, and people who are working, so we just thought that we should be providing them with some sort of an certification, which will help them, in terms of for any further roles they want to apply, or kind of and let's felicitate them with their because people who have made it have really put in efforts, right? So quickly I'm going to share my screen here, and I have a couple of people to, yeah, felicitate with. So first of all, I'm starting with Sam. I think he's in the call. So I'll be Bob will share this to you in your personal IDs, so that should be fine. So this is something we've started with all the people who are currently into the market. So first, Sam, I think yeah, it's been a quite while that you have passed out of the program, but yes, we thought that we should give it to you as well. Because you're currently working into the market. So, a lot of virtual applause for all the hard work, and hope you continue doing great.
Thank you, Paul, and nice surprise. It's a good initiative. Appreciate.
Yeah, yeah. So
All
you'll,
right.
you'll get it to your respective emails, so that should be fine.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, welcome. So next we have is Joseph. So again, Joseph, a lot of virtual applause, and I know you have really worked hard, and we had a good connect. I used to tell Bob that Joseph really is working hard, and he has a very good you know eagerness to learn, and the sessions we used to connect. I mean, it's really good. So I hope the learnings make your you know future path more easier, uh, excel more. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Paul. This is really helpful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And Bob,
Next
thank you.
is next is Levy. Yeah. So I know you are still on the hustle, but yes, you should be able to crack it. And yeah, he is really getting some tough interview sessions. I had to just pitch in and create some mock interviews along with him, because the requirements were pretty demanding. Currently, the requirements that I saw he's receiving is not limited only to RPA business analysts. They are actually expecting people who are kind of techno functional. So we he had then Levi, I saw really the hard work you're doing in terms of learning, and I had to literally go and explain him the technicalities, which was pretty much new for him. But yes, I think he'll be able to cope up. Hope those sessions were helpful, Levi, and yep, you crack it pretty soon.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. My interviews have been really deep.
Yep, yep. I know that. I know that.
You'll get something. You'll get something soon, Levi. Don't worry.
Oh, indeed. Yep.
Yep.
This is for Purity. Yeah. So I think we haven't connected much, but yes, we did connect few times. But good that you are doing well. The program did benefit you in learning stuffs. So good luck from our side.
Thank you, Paul.
And the final one is to Ben. Hey Ben, thanks for connecting, bringing out your time and sharing your feedback to the others. So I hope the program really helped you, and hope you do well.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Bob. That was quite a good surprise. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh yes, yes, that's nothing much. But yes, anyways, I'll be sharing it to you. Bob will send it to you guys to the respective email addresses, so you can have this.
You've been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.